and welcome to this week's BNz World Report. I am your host, Angela Ray, where we will discuss global topics and events from around the world. Our first story comes to us from todaysdrum.com, and the first Black astronaut announces free summer camps. Well, Dr. Bernard Harris marks the 15th anniversary of being the first African American to walk in space by offering free science camp to more than 1,500 students in the Houston area. Well, the ExxonMobil Bernard Harris summer camps will be hosted by 30 universities throughout the summer. The announcement coincides with the 15th anniversary of the historic space walk. All right, our next story comes to us from allhiphop.com. And Jay-Z and LeBron James teamed up to mentor Dallas youth. Well, we all know the NBA All-Star game was fun to watch. However, before the actual game took place, James and mogul Jay-Z teamed up to provide mentorship for students in the East Dallas chapter of the Boys and Girls Club. Well, each participating student is a member of the Coca-Cola sponsored Dallas Elevators, a program that aims to empower students through interactive topics and leading role models with people from different jobs. Now, the Boys and Girls Club was founded in 1860 with a motto to assist young people's growth in a productive, caring, and helping them to become responsible citizens. Charles English, who is the president of the organization in the Dallas area, said that both James and Jay-Z are two individuals that exemplify professionalism both in their private and in their public lives. So that's why they were chosen, and we're sure those young people really enjoyed being a part of that. All right, our next story comes to us from Politico.com, and we know that February is Black History Month, and Politico looks back at a very historic event. Now, the House approved the Civil Rights Act on February the 4th, 1875. That was a little bit before my time. The House passed the Civil Rights Act with a vote of 162 to 99. Now, after the Senate concurred, President Ulysses Grant, just in case you didn't know, that's who was president in 1875, signed the bill into law on March 1st. So, what if somebody actually broke this law? Well, if convicted, a lawbreaker faced a penalty of $500 to $1,000 and or 30 days to a year in prison. And right now, we're going to go to Team Brand News to find out what's good with them.
Greetings. My name is Andrea, a graduate student here at North Carolina Central University, and I'm here to discuss my experience at the Washington Center in Washington, D.C. The best experience of my life was being able to have the opportunity to discuss politics with some of the basic politics heavy hitters in Washington, D.C., especially in the world of the media. We were able to have discussions with Dana Dash and John King and Juan Williams. We also filled the Washington Journal with Edgar Lipsky. Now, about the experience about living in Washington, we were either housed in Virginia, Alexandria, Virginia, or in Maryland. I stayed in Alexandria, Virginia, in a very great apartment complex. We actually stayed in the same vicinity as one of our senators. Our days began at 8:30 a.m., where we went to the George Washington University and we had our morning discussion. Later on in the afternoons, we broke off into small groups where we discussed the earlier agenda items of the day. And then we went to site visits. Some of the site visits include the museum or the Pakistani embassy, or some other nonprofit organizations in the political world. Another great experience about Washington, D.C. was learning how to ride the metro system. It was a great experience learning how to ride such a fast-paced metro system without anybody there to help you. Everybody moves fast-paced, everybody has somewhere else to go. For more information about the Washington Center, you can visit www.twc.edu.
Thank you, team at Brand News, for that special report. And finally, for this week's BNz World Report, we want to let you know about the Haiti Heritage Film Festival. It's coming up starting on February the 18th and runs through February the 21st. It's going to be held at the historic Haiti Heritage Center that is operated by the St. Joseph's Historic Foundation. We'll begin on Thursday evening with a screening of the documentary film The Providence Effect, which chronicles students in a charter school in Chicago. The opening film will be on Friday, February the 19th, and will feature the multi-award-winning film Mississippi Damned. There will be other panel discussions, networking opportunities, VIP brunches throughout the festival. And for more information, please feel free to visit the website HaitiFilmFest.org. And that's it for this week's BNz World Report. For more news that you can use 24 hours a day, please visit the website at brandnews.com. And if you have a story tip for us, please email me directly at angela@brandnews.com. Make it a great week.